Greetings, travelers, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Kirby's Dream Land 3, presented by Draco Breach. Having rescued all the bosses from dark matter, we unlock the Heart Rod, I think, and enter the Hyper Zone. Oh, if I could remember. Fortunately, if I remember this box, if I remember this boss, I don't remember him being nearly the nearly the hassle that Dark Matter from Dreamland 2 was. That is probably the hardest attack to avoid, because you're very likely to... I get hit by the easiest attack to avoid. Oh my goodness. Okay. And as with most final bosses, I will try 2 times, and then cut to my successful attempt. The one negative thing about him doing that is he does block your attack very well. The best time to attack him is when he does the other attack, which you're not wanting to do right now. Probably because you knew that that's how I did. Really? Oh, perfect time to attack him, and what am I doing? I am running all over this stage. Okay, would you stop with the dark lightning attacks? Show the folks some of your other patterns. And that is what you want to do. You want to try to get behind him when he does it. Oh. Ah, good. Sometimes it's hard to predict when he'll do something, and yes, we have beaten the final boss. Kirby dances. And what's this? Oh, yes, it's Kirby Fair. It's Phase 2. Now, the unfortunate thing about the dark matters that he shoots out, they cannot be destroyed. Oh, rats. And yes, it's another example of a very disturbing Kirby boss. Rats. Good. Basically, if you can just remember to dodge, you shouldn't have too much of a hard time with this, as long as you strafe. What? I forgot about that particular... Rats. The second phase can be... Oh, especially when you get turned around like that. Rats. And he's going to do the background attack again. What? And yes, he has a third phase. Oh. The thing is, finding the angle to attack him at in this phase is difficult. But he's fairly easy. Once you get through the second phase, he is easy. The third phase is a piece of cake. And the Heart Rod restores Popstar's heart. Yes, that's literally the story. Dark matter crashes into the heart of Popstar, destroying it, and Kirby needs to recover the heart stars in order to restore the heart rod to its former glory and restore Popstar to being whole. And there's Addo, Don Con, Acro, and Wispy Woods. What I've always found interesting about Addo is that she seems to be very good friends with both DDD and Kirby. Because it's easier to see when you play the third game in the Dark Matter trilogy, which is Kirby 64 Crystal Shards. See, I keep thinking that it's Pawn and Con. I'm pretty sure it's actually Dawn and Con. But that's Kirby's Dream Land 3, with a significantly less aggravating final boss. I actually am very fond of the Dark Matter fight in this game. It's fun, it's entertaining. That's just an adorable picture of Addo there. And you can imagine Addo drawing that herself. I'm actually trying to remember what her full name is, because I can never remember it off the top of my head. There is debate, like I said, during her fight, whether or not she is or is not the same girl from the first boss fight of Crystal Shards or not. I'm personally of the camp that she is the same character, so I will sometimes say, you know, just immediately just say that they are the same character without even thinking about it. And of course we have the typical character role at the end here, and some good music. Da, 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 do. Now this is the end of my In Memoriam series. I may revisit Kirby's Dream Collection at a later date to finish off the other games on it. But right now, I'm done. I might do a bonus episode where I return to Kirby's Adventure and try to find the rest of the switches, but no guarantee there, mainly because of reasons. I'm just going to say reasons. But I am very fond of Dreamland 3. In fact, I'd say that Dreamland 3 is my favorite of the titles that are Dreamland. I'd rather play Dreamland 3 than 2 for sure. And I actually prefer 3 over 1 simply because of the copy abilities and the partners. And it presents a better challenge, or more of a challenge, I should say, than the original Dreamland. I'd say that this is one of the better balanced games, although I'm still a bigger fan of Superstar. And yeah, a lot of people will say that's a cop-out answer. Everybody loves Superstar. There's a reason. It's a very good game. The problem with Superstar, though, is and the reason I'm not including it in the In Memoriam, is because of how much you need to do to unlock what I call the meat of that game. Because I'm not a big fan of certain mini-games in that. But we'll see here. 97% completion. I don't know exactly what I don't have completed, and I am not going for 100% completion. I was simply going for being able to show the final boss. But with that said and done, Kirby's Dream Land 3 is complete. This is Draco Breach reporting out. God bless and safe travels.